Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 33 of FTB Interactions. In today's episode, we've got stuff and things planned. Hey, look what I have, a sifting machine and an ore washer. What? I thought we couldn't get those until we went to the Nether, Dyer. Never forget, I am very much a madman with a box. I sometimes don't know what I'm doing. And in this case, it was true. So we said that I thought in this pack, based on the fact that the quests kind of said as much, that zinc is only available via the Nether. But there are ways to get tiny piles of zinc, courtesy of centrifuging sphalerite or tetrahedrite ore. Sorry, tetrahedrite or tin, as a matter of fact, can get that. So I had some tetrahedrite, right? Totally had some tetra in here somewhere. Yep. Good amount of it too. So I pulverized it, dusted it, centrifuged it, got zinc. We've got a handful more zinc in there. I should really clean out this chest of miscellaneous dusts that we centrifuged. And then as a result, I was able to get myself the ore washing plant, which we could have gotten anyway. We didn't need to wait for zinc for that, but I was able to get the sifter. And I sifted some emeralds, and now I'm sifting some diamonds, so I'm excited about that being done. The reason I'm doing that all is because I'm starting to think about going to the Nether. And the Nether is, based on how awful the overworld was without those peace candles keeping me safe, I expect the Nether to be a little painful. Like, just a little bit. So I'm thinking what we want to do, absolutely for sure, is prepare ourselves as best we can. And I'd like to get some weapons and some armor. So I poked around on the FTB Discord and asked in the Interactions channel, hey, what's some good stuff to get? They recommended the steel reinforced bow is probably one of the better bows that are available to me at this time, and also probably thaumium armor. I think living is also an option. And we've played with that before, so I mean that doesn't look too bad. It needs a Hellfire Forge. I think we've made one of these, right? Maybe not. I haven't done demon metal. No, we didn't do one of these yet. And we need a weak ore, and we need a Fingaram Gem, which I still don't know what that is. But, I mean, it tells me how to make it there, right? That's cool. I wonder if this is like an add-on, because I definitely don't remember these gems at all. But they're definitely Astral Sorcery, and the something is here, but understanding is not yet revealed means it's a later tech in Astral. So, you know. Neat. Now it's interesting because all three of them have the same tooltip. Glowstone Dust and Rock Crystal in Liquid Starlight, right? So is there a chance to get one of the three? I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, we have access now to Flawless Diamonds, which we can turn into Mana Diamonds, which is exciting. So we can get ourselves a tablet, and we can get ourselves, you know, some other things. So that's super cool. So Mana Diamonds is a thing we have access to now. That's neat. Oh, we can get a Bellthorn with a Hellfire Forge. That's cool. Anyway, getting ahead of myself. The point is, I want to head to the Nether. I want to be prepared. So I want to have like a nice bit of armor. I probably don't need these boots because I've got these boots. Even though they don't have as much armor, obviously. But I think running away from enemies is going to be much better than having a little bit more armor. But we'll totally get the thaumium chestplate, leggings, and helm, and maybe get a few enchantments on them. And it was recommended that I get magical wood, and I looked up and I found that the Tome of Experience is available to me if I get a flawless diamond, which is what made me try again on the whole. Is there any way to get flawless? Now, do we have electrum? We do have electrum ingots. Hooray! So you can see I was crafting a few things in between episodes to make that all work out. So that's cool. So I should be able to get that. And then lapis. Right, I've got one lapis plate, but let me get 9 of these and get them compressed so I can get some more lapis plates because we're going to need 3, right? So I think I throw these into the compressor, is that right? Yeah, it is. And then the cutting machine makes me plates. I think that's the only way to get lapis plates. I might be wrong. You know me, I'm wrong on a lot of things. And then just a book and a flawless emerald. Do we have any books laying around? Yeah, we do. And then we've got a flawless emerald. Sweet. Alright, so you're getting there at 65%. I'm going to put away all except the flawless emerald, which is what's used. And having a bunch of those things is nice. Okay, so that should be everything I need, right? For Tome of Experience? I think so. That and my crafting wand from Astral. Which, if it's not in my inventory, it's in here. Ta-da! Cool. And hopefully we have enough starlight power to make that happen. Oh, goody. It's the kind of boots where you can jump really high and jump high enough that you take fall damage. Those are my favorite. if you're ever making a mod that allows the player to jump higher based on wearing boots, make sure that those boots reduce fall damage enough that you don't take fall damage when you jump too high, because that is like the most annoying thing in the world. See? That. Bad. Bad. It doesn't look like I'm actually taking damage though, so that's nice, but it's still annoying to hear. It's frustrating to be like, oh, I'm hearing that damaged sound. Yeah, living armor's good. It's probably possible that I could pull off an altar at this point, because a blood altar, I mean, we just need blaze. I'm sure there's somewhere to find blaze stuff, but meh. But the point of this was now, hello, I'm flying for some reason. Why did I get levitation? What gave me levitation? Anyone? Bueller? Why do I have levitation? Explain. What's giving me levitation? What's happening? Do what now? Why does that book give me levitation? Explain. First off, explain. Second off, what? Is this a troll? I'm trying to figure it out. What is happening? Does it say it on here? Too light to handle. What? What? Too light to handle. Is this one of those, like, mitts things? This is one of those oven mitt things? What is going on? What is going on? Missing a slime ball, huh? And 3 woven cloth, which is just that. Pack, please. Okay? What was I missing? A slime ball. Right, so we want rice. Boop. In the water one. Boop. Okay. Then we can request you guys again. I'm assuming rice slime ball works, right? And then boom, you're gonna give me the hardened leather unwoven that we have, and that's that. And now can I hold you without much of a problem? Ha! Do what now? Oh, you are giving me a headache, Pack. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you and all your comedy? But hey, at least we have some semblance of a method of storing experience now. So, I mean, I'll call that a win-ish. And also, obviously, storing it in... I mean, that's a fun way to fly. I'm just saying. So can I just, like, boop and I start flying? I mean, that's kind of cool. I wonder if I could, like, time that so that I don't take fall damage. I don't know. There's just... It would be annoying and stupid. Let's just put it that way. And wow, that thing doesn't last very long in terms of durability, does it? No, sir, it does not. So I had the backpack here. Like, the real purpose of that was to, like, yeah, right? So the satchel will prevent the need for the mitts, but still super annoying. Too light to handle. Holding that item gives you levitation. Okay. So the point of that was that I've been, like, kind of throughout the series, but not doing a great job of making sure I have a lot of this stuff happening. I should probably do better. Like, maybe set up a whole farm dedicated to these things, because having lots of lotus blossoms and lots of experience available to me would probably be cool. Now, if I have this in my inventory, and you're set to... Okay... Use while sneaking to retrieve, V to enable and disable auto-collect. Ah, that's what I was looking for, right? And that'll fill up into the tome directly rather than into my player, which is cool. And now whenever I need to do certain things, I can, you know, standard tome of knowledge behavior. And I'll try to do that inside so that when I fall, it doesn't hurt so much. Fair? Boy, I hope so. Okay. I'm not going to say nothing. It's all good now. We're done with it. It's a mechanic, and boy, is that an interesting one. Okay. Fun times. Anyway, now that I've been completely derailed, and I have no idea what I'm doing, magical wood would be a cool thing to craft. Boosts max level of enchanting tables by 2.5 levels. Requires 4 enchantment levels to craft. Alright, cool. So, how much magical wood? It was recommended that I do magical wood instead of bookshelves. Probably makes sense. Do we have bookshelves? I think there's bookshelves in some of the villages. Like, we've got a few books around here, right? So I could totally, like, go raid a village or two and grab some bookshelves. Where's that faraway village? Far village. And then oil well go away, and then we're here, and then hello, far village. Anybody got bookshelves for me here? I mean, maybe. I'm just gonna look around real quick. Boy, I love my, oh, hello. Can I vein my bookshelves? Today I learned the answer is yes. Just gets me lots of books. I'll take it. All right, back in a few once I just discover if there's any more bookshelves. Usually there's only 1 or 2 of these buildings that have bookshelves in them, but never hurts to double check because you never know. Back in a minute. I'm pretty sure I looted this place, right? Pretty sure we looted this place. Yeah, we totally did. I think we even stole their furnaces. Good job, past Direwolf. Oh, hey, would you look at that? I get an Enchanting 3 and Potion of Magnetism book from the Steel Hammer. That's cool. Enchanting 3, yes, please. Enchant minimum level requirements. Details minimum level adjustments specific to this pack. Oh, well, that's interesting. Cool. Junk storage unit can only store normally non-stacking items. 270 slots of storage, max 256 items per stack. That's cool. So in order to get certain things, okay, that's interesting. None of those are normal enchants. That's interesting though. Arboreally Arcane. Magical wood can prove to be a potent multiplier of enchantment power. Placing magical wood around an enchantment table similar to bookshelves can boost the enchanting power beyond 30 to a max of 60. That's cool. And then mana pylons. The Botania mana pylon counts for 8 levels, and Gaia pylons count for 15. Neither can exceed the 30 level bonus, however. Additionally, the mana pylon is your core gate for the mana enchanter. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I kind of remember the mana enchanter, right? Isn't that a thing that we want? And then this is like getting up to level 150, but that requires fusion crafting. So we're probably, I'm going to assume that that ain't anytime soon. Okay, I'm going to assume that that ain't anytime soon. Cool. Tome of Paratia. That's neat. A book used to store experience. I mean, that looks, I mean, it needs imbued slate, so we need, what's that, a tier 3 altar. So, I mean, a little bit in the future, but we'll get there, right? So I think what we want to do is probably get the enchantment table going, get some arboreal, because you get max level 60 enchanting. So that means you'll get higher level enchants, which is super cool. And then what I'd like to do is use the mana enchanter if we can, because doesn't mana enchanter work? Mana enchanter, isn't that a thing? How do we get the mana enchanter? I gotta remember how that works. But isn't that like you don't lose the book? Like it applies the enchant without eating the book? Pretty sure that's what that is. Welcome to Botania. I already got welcomed to Botania, didn't I? Enchanting with mana. By using a magical power emitted from mana pylons, a structure that can enchant items with books without consuming them can be created. The mana enchanter. Fair amount of space and materials alike. One requires as well as a fair amount of space. 17 obsidian, 10 mystical flowers of any color, 6 mana pylons, and a lapis block. Nice. Okay, cool. So that is not terrible, right? After the construct, right-click the lapis block with the wand of the forest, and the enchanter should form. In order to utilize the enchanter, one would right-click the item to be enchanted in the enchanter itself, and drop enchanted books inside the circle around it. Okay, items that are already enchanted can't be placed on the enchanter. All right, fair enough to know. To start the enchanting, right-click the enchanter with wand of the forest. It'll scan the books around. Once it's done, a spell circle of sorts will appear. After the enchanting begins, it will require mana. It can be fed via one of 2 ways, either mana bursts or nearby sparks, the latter being much faster. When enough mana is gathered, the enchanting process will finalize and the enchantments will be applied to the item. The amount of mana required, yada yada. If any book has more than 1 enchant, only the first will be accounted for during the enchanting process. The item cannot be removed, but it can be after the process has been completed. Note that if at any point any component of the construct is removed, it'll revert to the original lapis block form. So does that mean with enchanting with mana, we can only put 1 enchant on a tool at a time? Because that does not sound fun. It sounds like the limit here is like, it'll take what's on the book and put it on the tool without consuming the book, but it can only put 1 enchant on at a time. And it sounds to me like you can't put another book on there because it says you can't put enchanted items on the thing. And if the book has multiple enchants on it, it doesn't work either. So that doesn't sound ideal. Also, I think this would, well, the books should be cool. I don't know, we'll have to see. but we're going to want to like figure it out. Let's get the enchanted wood first, right? And then we'll work on the enchanting. Well, actually, let's do the enchanting table first, right? Enchanting table. Hopefully, is that just like your standard-ish? So we're going to need some kind of enchanted book. 2 aquamarine, 3 fancy item frames, which needs brass nuggets. Okay. That seems cool beans enough. So I think enchanting is going to be really important, right? Because, yeah, I just that's how I feel about that. So we're going to want 3 of these. Hopefully we have enough EMC for all the obsidian we're going to need here. Okay, and then 2 aquamarines. Do I not have aquamarines? They might be in my outside chest with my magical stuff. Nope, I only have 1. These come from what again? Sapphires, and that's it. So let's get some. Are we out of sapphires? We might be out of sapphires. There's green sapphire dust and sapphire dust. Ah, that should work. We'll take this. Autoclave with the mana stuff in it. So I have this nice Enchanting 3 book, but I don't want to use this to craft the thing if I can avoid it. I mean, you're glowing, but you're not an enchanted tome, are you? Is Flim Flam in here? It is, but I don't see the recipe for the enchanted book, which is a bummer. Which is totally a bummer. So you telling me I have to use that thing for it, or what? Like, how do I get an enchanting table if it requires an enchanted book? Gotcha. That's a good question, isn't it? I mean, I guess I have to use the enchanted book that I was given, right? Maybe it won't be consumed? I don't know. Let me just look to see if there's a way to... Yeah. Hey, so you know what? Even though JEI doesn't show it, Flim Flam does work. So that's good at least. All right, so let's go. So that's that, and what else do we need for the enchantment table? A magical wood, which is the bookshelf, and cool. So magical wood is... Really? I have to do it in there? Is there another way? Assembler does it for the same resources. Killing me, Smalls. And we might have to make more books, but we'll deal with it. But what I'd like to get is the level 60 enchanting. And I think that'll give me access to better stuff. I might be wrong about that. We'll find out. And your assembler does not need a thing, so we should be cool. Assembler, go. I'm going to make it in the assembler just because. I mean, does it matter? Probably not. Oh, no, you're doing that. Never mind. Bad assembler. We'll do it in the basic work table. So we need more of these stone saws, probably. All right, so that's all of our bookshelves worth of things, right? We don't have any more books? I'm thinking no. Yeah, just the enchanted one. Okay, then what we'll do is, presuming we have no more of those, they're easy to make, standard recipes with paper and whatnot. And paper ain't terrible. It's just drying of plant fibers, which is shears of saplings, right? So we can totally have that automated, and we do. I think we've got a lot of paper stored somewhere. I forget where I put it all, of course. I know I had a lot. Is it still in here? It is! Cool. Well, there's your thing. This will get us lots of paper. good enough. Should really get more of those resources at some point, but whatever. I'll work on those work table things in a bit at some point. For now, you can go back into EMC form. Sleep through the night, and we will make our enchanted thingamabob. And of course, we're going to need the stuff. Here comes flight. Okay. So now what we want is U plus gold, right? And 4 experience is what we want to use. Beautiful. All right, now I'm still flying even though I have the mitts on? Oh, that's just a bug. That should be cool. And now we can go make our thing. Okay, so that would be an enchantment table. Yeah, you have one, buddy. Stop lying. Stop lying. Beautiful. Looking good. Hooray! Quest complete, enchantment table. Let's throw that in the basement, maybe? I feel like basement's a good place for enchanting to happen, right? Should be nice and out of the way. Should be cool. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll stick you there, right? And normally you would do like here, 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 and all around, right? So that's what we'll do, but with enchanted wood rather than anything else. So what I think I can do is let's get our trolley tome book out. And then we will make one of these at a time. And remember, that's the most efficient way to do it. It stinks that we're gonna have to do this, but EXP-wise, this is the right way to do it. Okay? So I'll be back in a minute once I've done this. Because remember, if we give ourselves like 20 levels, levels 20 to 16 are way more than levels 0 to 4, right? So doing that anymore would be terrible in terms of EXP efficiency. So back in a few. All right, guys, so I want more experience, and I'm trying to figure out a cool way to do it. Assembler, configuration 3. I will change you from 8 for a minute to a 3. Actually, there you go. And then back to an 8, so that our automation can continue unabated. Iron bars. And apparently 9 of these in a compressor. Dun 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 dun. Make an XP drain. Now, do you think you'll be able to go into here, XP drain? Well, look at that. Liquid experience. Is that Cyclic's liquid experience? Boy, I hope so. I'm gonna get all the experience out of my book. I ate literally all the seeds that I have. Also, if the book is empty, it doesn't make you fly. How cool is that? Nice. $10.7, close enough. Now I should have another reservoir. I was trying to figure this out, and I think we've come up with a way to make this work. Cool. All right, so then you, nice and empty. You, autoclave, take this. You do that. And then you over here. Give me a 10-10-10 chicken. Aha! You, sir, water, autoclave, 10 buckets, and chicken. Booyah. Well, would you look at that? How long is that going to take? I have no idea. Not too long, luckily. Now, when they go together... can we chicken breed them? That would be cool. Let's get a chicken breeder. Breeder. We need seeds and 3 hay bales. We have a lot of hay. Hopefully hay bales ain't that hard. Is it just... Oh, what is that? Oh, it's string. So 14 of you? Or 16? 14. Yes. Actually, no, we need 21 and 6 because we need 3 hay bales, right? There you go, a new breeder. Potty time. And then you, sir, I assume what's going to happen is we need 2 of these. Right? I think we're going to need 2 of these, right? JEI tells us 400 seconds, by the way. Yikes. But I'm going to get 2 of them. With the express intent. Let's see, that's another 10, 10, 10. Yeah, I should throw seeds in here so you guys keep breeding up more 10, 10, 10 chickens, right? So we're not. I gather that, like, you can do some pretty cool stuff with chickens in this pack, so I don't think we should neglect them, right? Yeah, look how fast they breed when you have 2 stacks of 16. Like, that is fast. My hope is that we can get a lot of the other chickens, right? So, like, you go into what? What do you go into? A roost. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. We're gonna want to test this out, right? But I think step 1 is we'll probably want to breed these guys up into 10, 10, 10 chickens because I'm assuming that they're going to give me a 1, 1, 1 chicken. Even though we used a 10, 10, 10 in here, I'm assuming it's going to give me a 1, 1, 1. Then we have to breed them up to 10, 10, 10s, get a stack of 10, 10, 10s, and then we should get a lot of those experienced doohickeys, right? So these guys are going to make learning chickens, which in the roost make learning enriched eggs, which will give me some experience. 40 millibuckets, it's not a lot, but I think like if we automated this, it would be cool, right? And then what we can do is this, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna pump it into a tank, right? And there's experience in there, and then we're gonna stick something like this in here, an XP shower from open blocks. Like that. And do I have to give you a redstone signal or something? I always forget. Cool. And then it rains experience on us. How cool is that? Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, cool. So that's kind of the plan. Sweet. Now you are done, sir. That's awesome. So you're a learning chicken. So let's get another chicken with 10 more, and now you two can breed together. So I guess, unless I'm missing something, we're always going to want 2 chickens. Hey, cool, the quest for the learning chicken gives you a basic fluid extractor. So they're like, here, automate this. That's what they're saying to me right here. They're like, here, take this and automate it. So real quick, by the way, let me put my magical wood downstairs while I'm waiting for this, right? Just to understand where we're at. So if I put you... So if we look in here, I guess you're not going to tell me nothing about what level I'm at. That's a bummer. I mean, you're definitely doing like the particle effect thing, right? Ah, no, give me that back. Okay, cool. So if I got some lapis, which I have no idea how many we have. We have 1 lapis. It's cool, but we can lapis dust it up in the autoclave when this chicken's done. We'll get 32 lapis in there. That should be cool. And then we want a book, of which we have 1. I'm just curious to see, will it tell me what experience level we're at? 60. Hey, that's cool. Nice. So because we're at level 60 experience level, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Fire Protection Vorpal. Now, there's another thing we can get. Apotheosis is in the pack. And this is a cool mod. It adds some things. Sweet. Specifically what it adds is tomes that can specify what type of enchantments you might get. So when you put a regular book in here, you can get anything, right? If we wanted to do mining, fishing, bow enchantments, for example, right? We would craft some Tome of the Archers, and then when we put that book in there, it would only get archery, like bow enchants, right? All right, so let's get up here and get Mr. Chicken breeding. Man, what was that broken texture? Probably the inside of some block somewhere. You're getting there, buddy. Boy, are you getting there. 85%. Whew, that is slow. 400 seconds is a long time, to be fair. What is that? A lot of seconds, basically. Yeah. So, And there we go. Learning chickens. So you're going to go in there with some seeds. And guess what? You can tick accelerate. Unless it's disabled. There we go. So see how slow he is? But that's okay. So they're 1-1-1 learning chickens, but we do this, and it's way faster. So we can burn some tick acceleration time and get better chickens. Now, obviously, I'm going to do a lot of that off camera, because breeding chickens is about as fun as breeding every other type of creature and plant in every mod that does similar breeding mechanics. It's slow and tedious and a little manual and takes a while, right? But, big but, is that, you know, it ain't that bad if you just tick accelerate it. So that's what we'll do, right? And maybe, I believe integrated is in the pack. So I mean, if we get to the point where we want to be able to automatically breed chickens, that might be a fun project for the future. But, you know, this is one of those harder packs where it's like, do we have time for that? I don't know. We'll find out. So you guys have fun existing. See, look how much faster it is already, right? So we just do that, and then he's gonna, you know, breed them together again, and then he's gonna be over here. Look how fast this is already. Look. Did I say I wasn't doing this on camera? I think that suddenly changed. And you can kind of assume that your chickens are going to be like better when they breed together, right? Man, look how fast that was. 10-10-8. 10-10-9. Need some 10-10-10s. There we go. Now we're cooking. 10-10-10s. Booyah. So let's real quick get the roost so we can just see what that looks like, right? So 21 of you and 6 of you. And we'll see what the roost looks like. And hopefully, because I'm pretty sure you can tick accelerate that too, would be cool. So roost completed, right? So let's... I think you put the whole stack of 16 in there, so that's why I'm continuing to breed. Hey, give me those seeds. Thank you. Right, you can put the whole stack of 16 in there. And wow, that's without tick accelerating. And it makes 3 at a time. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right, so then what we would do, right? So like we're just gonna temporary this for a minute, but like if we come down here to this chapter, I can snag those eggs, and that's without tick accelerating. Like, any questions? Okay, any questions? I didn't think so. Right, so the slow part of this will be the fluid extractor bit, right? So that's going to get me some experience levels, which is cool. Let's, super quick, where can I set this up? That would not be too stupid. What if I set you up and then experience tank there maybe would be cool? I mean, obviously, this is not like the perfect design, but for now I'm just like playing because I didn't entirely envision this happening today. And then like, oh, this is doable? Okay, let's try it. Oh, that was easy. Like that's basically what just happened. I started with, I didn't think that would be that easy. And then I was like, wow, that was really easy. Right, so where's that tank? And let's have a pump. Thank you. And then what we do is we put that in there. And he's not particularly fast, but higher tier machines are faster, right? And then you can pump like that. And then you're getting the experience already. Beautiful. I was like, where's the experience going? Oh, right, I put the pump in there. You can tell Direwolf's getting towards the end of the episode because he's getting extra derpy. Extra derpy dire. So then a lever here, and we're like, yeah, I would like experience, please. Bing. It's raining experience. Stupid tiny amounts. But you get the point, right? So automating this will obviously be a hugely important part of the process, right? We're definitely making the eggs a billion times faster than we can process them, at least at this tier, right? I might be able to throw 2 tick accelerates at this because he's only 12. He looks like he handles 2 pretty well. A third? A third even is okay. Wow, okay, not bad. 4? That's when we break down. Sad. Sad fluid extractor. But yay for experience gaining. So that's pretty cool. That is really super stinking cool. All right, so now we have like a really silly amount of learning enriched eggs. We're gonna have to figure out a faster way to process them, but I think that's it until we get, I mean, we can get an MV, right? Because remember, it's gonna be twice, it's 10 seconds per operation, right? So if we got MV, I think it's twice as fast, so that's 5 seconds. We'll figure it out. But you get the idea, right? The concept exists as described. Maybe we could even like throw a quick hopper on this thing. That would be cool. All right, Dow20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time, hopefully with lots of experience. And yeah, good times. All right, guys, take it easy.